Dr. and Dr. Nathan and Christine Cutler.
This level-headed woman, who was my daughter, and still is my daughter, is, at this point in her life, she's become more than we could ever imagine. But today, she's a bride and Nathan's wife. So let's toast to that again.
So Christine, I speak for the rest of my family. We are so thrilled to have you and Nathan married together. And if everyone could please raise their glasses and toast Nathan and Christine.
Being an only child, I never had a pleasure of having a sister until I met Christine. And she just is just a big part of my life, and she brightens in every possible way. But before she starts crying, I'm going to line it up. Since I'm from Ukraine, I'm going to do the rest of my toast in Ukrainian. Дорогие друзья, сегодня мы собрались здесь для того, чтобы отпраздновать жениха и невесту. Whenever we are together, it feels like we've never been apart. And now my sister got married. And I'm just so honored to be here. I've never dreamt to be part of her big day in such a role and support her throughout this. It's great. And now she just made one of the big choices of her life. She married Nathan, the man of her dreams, and I see how happy he makes her feel, and it makes me happy. So Nathan, you're a lucky man. I'm really happy for the two of you. Always love and support each other and never take each other for granted. Cheers to Nathan and Christine!
Hi everyone. Just wanted to say a few words to reiterate what Ron said. Thank you all. She's doing sign language for the other room so that they know what I'm saying. Maybe if Alona could step up and she could translate to Ukrainian for those in that room that speak Ukrainian, we could really... But no, seriously, thank you so much for everybody, especially the people that came long distances and ways to get here. We really appreciate and feel how much love there is in this room. It's really incredible. Thank you, Clayton and Alona, for those rousing and lovely speeches. A lot of people, especially in our 4 years distance, always said, oh, it's so tough for us to be separate. And I think I can speak on behalf of both Christine and I, and we didn't actually find it that hard. It's just the way our personalities are and how wonderful we've been for each other. It was never that difficult. And now that we're together, it's just even more so beautiful. So I'd really just like to thank everybody again for coming here and helping us celebrate this wonderful day. Everybody raise your glass.
And thanks to my parents, who doesn't make it possible, Tanya and Park, who got us our wonderful band. And thanks all of you!
Ladies and gentlemen, please give one more big round of applause to this beautiful newlywed couple, Dr. and Dr. Nathan and Christine Cutler. Daddy's little girl. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for advice for the newlyweds?
Always listen and don't talk back.
I think that's worth repeating. Okay, you guys, come on out here. Come on out here. Because he's got some... Come on. And I want to make sure Tony gets a beautiful shot of all these people, too. Okay. It's your granddaughter. She's gorgeous. Nana and Papa have been married for 64 years. So Papa, can you tell us once again, what was that wonderful advice you wanted to give them?
Always listen and just don't talk back.
All right, let's get a great photo of this beautiful picture of the generation. Lovely, lovely. So beautiful.